your teacher pay, or did you just create it yourself? I let him unlock. Oh, yeah.
The primary is on the first floor.
Oh, he's not.
Yeah, show it to the whole group, guys. If they want it, you know.
It is. Wow. All right, gang, good morning. How's everybody doing? Thank you for coming to our weekly meeting here. Nice full house, some new faces. Okay, where's Patrick? Patrick's not here yet?
He should be, I'm texting him now.
Okay. I was just gonna comment that he's, usually, the joke with Patrick, over the year has been, we have 30 agents show up, and there's 29 are women. And he's the only guy. Brandon's pretty much shows up a lot of times too. Yeah, I guess, yeah, Miller, never mind, okay. But it does seem like he was the only guy a lot of times. That's all I'm saying, okay? Reminder tomorrow, that's right, 4 o'clock, be here. Don't come in the office tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Well, you can, but the computers won't be hooked up. You can print if you have a laptop, if you want to print something. But other than that, no reason for you to come in. Go visit Mark or Jeff or Jim. Mark is close too. Okay. We're closed for everything tomorrow. A couple of things before I forget. There's a class right after this with Heather. I recommend you jump in on it for a little bit. Really good rock title tools. And I saw this somewhere, and I kind of liked it. I may have gotten this from Jeff years ago, or maybe from Caldwell years ago. The way we get paid, what do we call what we get paid?
Commission.
Commission. But we should call it compensation. Okay? The attorney doesn't say I get 33% commission, right?
Right.
Or whatever, he gets a contingency fee. That's even better. Oh shit, can we use this contingency fee? No, okay. We can't use it. No. Okay. But compensation, again, I think just subliminally puts you in a little bit of a different class than a commission salesperson. So read this. I went into ChatGPT and I said, give me 20 words or less what I could say to my client instead of comparing commission to compensation. It was spectacular what it came up with, okay? It really did. If I was back in doing what you guys are doing, I'd be using that, explaining how it's no longer commission. In my world, it's compensation. So kind of keep that in mind, okay? Hopefully, how many of you saw the Buffini, were on the Buffini thing? Any of you? Oh, okay, okay. Did you get the recording of it?
No.
Right?
I look for it.
I got it late yesterday, like late. And, and I think the way, I think only the people that were there can get it. Like I was trying to forward it to you guys, but it wouldn't work. So I have some of the slides that we'll talk about if we have time for that, which we should be able to, because he has some really cool slides, okay? But let's see what Suzanne has here for me here, okay? That's that. Again, we're closed tomorrow, so come on in if you want, but again, there's no computers, so keep that in mind, okay? Also, Friday's party. This is the first time we've done it in the office since I've been here. But I got a feeling it's gonna be really, really good, you know? Do I wanna do it at Bears Best? Probably, or Stratosphere like in the past. But in talking to Wendy and the girls, my thought is, once we're in here a half hour, we have a couple of cocktails, doesn't matter where we are. Right? We're in our room.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter, you know, I mean,
You got a
okay?
DJ?
Yeah, and you know, we're not gonna throw you out of Bears Best. Some of you have gotten to the point where you have to 86 you from Bears Best, you know, and we don't wanna have to do that here, okay? But 4 to 7, we have Maggiano's bringing us some really cool food. So hopefully we have enough food, because a lot of you are late RSVPing to Suzanne, okay? But it should be a lot of fun. We might have some Northwest agents come down, because their party's a little, delayed. There you go. Rescheduled, something like that, until January, so we might have some Northwest folks come down. So it should be a lot of fun. Okay? And I feel bad for Nora and Stacia and a few other folks. Well, you're not gonna go to Mark's, you're gonna stay here for an
I
hour.
only have this office in Centennial Hills, so it works out
Oh, you
perfectly
don't go
for
to
me.
Mark's? Ah, too
I will
bad.
be here at 4 o'clock on the dot.
Oh, I think you had to go back and forth. Morgan, you might be going back and
I'm
forth.
sending Ricky.
There. Great idea. Great idea. We love Ricky.
This is the party office.
There you go.
It really is.
This is where it's at.
You mean
This
it's
is-
the professional party off?
Okay, but this is the life room, I'm just gonna say.
Okay, well, I appreciate that. What else we got here? Our mentees last month, Lisa Beckingham had a great month. She closed her first deal. And where's Brittany? Brittany, there you go. I think she comes to every training class twice. So she's participating, which is great, it really is. I'll go through this kind of quick. I think there was an article in the paper earlier this week from LVR with the numbers. So these numbers might not be exact for November for closings and solds. I would just compare this to this when you have time to look at it. This was last November, this is this November. And the prices have gone up, inventory has gone up, but sales have gone down. Okay? So
Not
it's-
down that much though,
No.
year over year. So,
No.
and our median went from 475 to 488,
It's gone up again.
which is crazy.
It really is, so I can't figure this out. For 2 years, we can't figure this out.
But they're supposed to go down.
It's supposed to go down.
What does that mean, folks? What does that mean?
Trick question.
No,
The Coleman guy.
Yeah, what does it mean? What would you tell your client? Why did the median go up?
Time to buy it.
What's that?
I just
Says we're
typed
selling
it.
more expensive homes. We're selling more high-end homes.
We are.
That's what that means.
And that does include new construction or does not?
It does not.
Does not.
Does not.
No, we don't care about new construction. We do, of course. But we don't have access to that data. And I could be wrong, Damon or whoever's been here longer, 5, 6, 7 years ago, I remember then, the difference between a new home and a resale was like 80 grand. Like $100,000
The gap
difference.
is really lessened.
Not even close. New homes were dramatically more expensive. And now, you know, here we are, it's kind of the same, I think. I don't think it's that much more expensive. Go figure. The only thing here, again, that's the indicator, it's taking longer to, you know, days on market. It's up to 49, so it'll hit 50 by 2 o'clock, probably, something like that. Upcoming trainings, if you're new, some of you came to Rev Up yesterday, we have one more Rev Up next Wednesday to make up from the summit. Mark will be doing the open house in the Southwest office and on Zoom. So those of you that, even if you're experienced and you haven't done an open house in a while, I mean, it hasn't changed dramatically, but there are some little tricks and stuff that Mark, I'm sure, can point out, because he's done hundreds of them over the years. He really has. When he went to Utah, that's all he did, was open houses, because he had no clients. So we did open houses every weekend for 2, 3, 4 years. Okay, so try to make that class with Mark. If you're new, January 7th, try to hop on Zoom again for onboarding, okay? That's where you get all the ins and outs of the company, okay? For a Realty One Group PIN, where do you go in the Northwest on a Saturday to get into the office?
You go in the back, behind the building.
Behind the building.
Yeah, on the side, kind of like
The
the
side.
It's behind 7-Eleven, isn't it? Isn't it 7-Eleven, behind 7-Eleven?
Then you call it an Uber.
That's between midnight to 6 a.m., is that?
Something like that.
Something like that? Yeah. That's what somebody told me, I don't know.
Yeah, you're always saying, you get it all figured out, you know? But that's the kind of silly stuff you learn at the onboarding, okay? So I don't want you calling me Wednesday, Sunday at 2:30, that you can't get into Jeff's office, because your key fob doesn't work at the front door. It's not gonna work at the front door. It's not gonna work at Mark's front door. It only works at ours in Green Valley's front door. So little stuff like that, okay? So that's the 7th of January. Who's new? Jorge, you gotta do post. Brittany, you have to do post?
Not yet.
No.
Oh, I already did it.
You did, you're past that, right, okay. Cartwright, you got it, the Jerry, yeah, so take advantage of this. You know, we pay for it, okay? So if you have any questions, Vianney and Suzanne will talk to you about that. That's the QR code for the training calendar that a lot of you guys have been accessing, I appreciate that. Wait, before we get to Nora, because she has a whole lot to talk about.
Not really.
In case you guys didn't know, there's gonna be some changes in the office coming up. And one of the changes is a good one. Well, I'm saying it the wrong way.
Is it me?
No,
Me up here?
we're training you to vary from fidelity home warranty to, come on over. It came out wrong, but Vianney is leaving. So, but the good, I didn't mean to say the good news is she's leaving. That's not what I meant. Good news, she got a really good job. Okay, zero house, more money, all that kind of good stuff. Okay, so her last day is tomorrow. You don't notice the days here, right? Yeah. So she's here until tomorrow, but don't fret. We have a new person already.
Is it me?
Coming on board. Louis. But after an extensive search of interviewing, how many people did we interview? 7, 8, 9, 14? No, we interviewed one, okay? But that young lady right there, say hello to Amy Dover, everybody. Does everybody know Amy? You know Amy. Where do you know her from?
Oh, because I.
Rock Title.
Rock Title.
Rock Title. She used to work at Rock Title.
Oh, really?
At their front desk, amongst other things. Just like Suze and Vianney work the front desk, they don't just sit there and answer the phones and say hello, they do a whole bunch of other stuff. She did so much stuff at Rock, so she is gonna be helpful with some title stuff, if you need it, okay? But again, if it's easy stuff, yes, if not, it goes to Heather. Heather is the marketing rep, all that kind of good stuff, but we're lucky, the timing worked out well. Vianney moves on, and Amy comes on board, so really good stuff, so that's that. Now, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Nora DiGregorio is here. Yay! Are you right?
Yeah, I told him, I think it's a pajama top.
I was like, I really need something holidays.
Yeah. So, let's talk listing coverage, you guys. Who, just be really honest, who here is using listing coverage on their listings? Not even half.
We also call it something else.
Seller's coverage.
There you go.
Seller's coverage, listing coverage. Ask me a question. Tell me why you are not putting listing coverage on your property. Yes.
Lazy.
Lazy?
Yeah.
I'll do it for you. I'll do it for, if it's you don't have time, I'll do it for you. All I need, 2 things. Property address, your seller's name and phone number. That's it. That's it. What would be another reason? Why are you not are you putting it on with somebody else? If you're putting it on with somebody else, that's great also, right? Stacia's awesome. But why are you not leveraging listing coverage? I really, really want to know.
What happens if the deal doesn't close, if the listing doesn't close? What happens if the seller, they have to pay a fee?
No. Zero. There is absolutely no cost if the property comes off the market, expires, falls out, or if the buyer chooses another home warranty.
What if you put the listing coverage on and then, they get a list of repairs and they send you the, inspection report and
Hope so.
and then the buyer decides, oh, I wanna go with a different home warranty.
Okay, so when you put listing coverage on, there is no cost unless the buyer continues the coverage. Even if the seller made a claim, when they make a claim, they're only paying that service fee, right? They're only paying that service fee to have the contractor roll the truck up into the driveway, right? So they're paying $100 to have a technician come out and evaluate the breakdown. You're gonna get that with every single home warranty, whether it's on the buyer's side or seller's side. The thing is you don't always have to pay the claim. And I think I've done this role play with you guys before, and I'll do it with Heather. Heather, you're the seller. Hey Heather, super excited to list your property. One of the services that I offer as your listing agent is I'm going to put a seller's coverage limited policy on your home while it's listed, since you don't currently have a home warranty. You have any-
Sounds great.
Okay,
Yeah.
it will cost you absolutely nothing unless something breaks down or we get a list of requests for repairs and we wanna look into using the home warranty to cover some of those expenses. So the idea is it's not gonna cost you anything. When I put it in the MLS, I'm gonna let all the buyers out there know that we currently have a home warranty on the property. Now, since you don't have a home warranty, are you open to buying a 1-year policy for the buyer?
If you think it'll help sell my house, absolutely.
Absolutely it will. And here it is, we're in a sort of environment of a market where every single buyer's agent and buyer is going to ask you for a home warranty. So the fact that we can sort of, budget for it up front, right? And then, the thing is, you guys, if you're gonna use listing coverage, don't just put it on and forget it. You need to leverage it in the MLS. You need to put it in the notes that, hey, this property is currently covered with an American Home Shield seller's coverage. If you've already talked to your seller and you've already budgeted out for a buyer's policy, put it in there. Hey, the sellers already agreed to transfer the policy for 1 year for the buyer. If you're a buyer's agent and you see that on an MLS notes listing, how would that make you feel? How would you present that property right off the bat? Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, so did that make sense, you guys?
Yeah.
So the idea is with listing coverage is to use it to your advantage to help you market the property. Most of the time, you're never even gonna use it. Yes, do you use it? I have tons of stories just out of this office group. Just last week, the furnace went out. We had to send a contractor to get the furnace going up again. Saved the homeowner $800. The only thing they had to really pay for is a little bit of refrigerant. I mean, you look like a hero when you have to use that and you've covered the cost of the seller's coverage. So again, I wouldn't even get into it with what it costs to the seller. My whole thing would be make it part of your service of listing that home, because nobody else is really doing that. If you guys want a one-on-one, you're gonna role play, you need marketing collateral, whatever you need, I'm here for that.
What's the service fee?
The service fee is $100. So it's based on trade. So if you get a list of requests for repairs and you have a leaking, a running toilet, a leaking kitchen sink, a shower handle that's loose, you would put all that on one work order, you would pay one service fee, we'd send the plumber out to look at all 3 of those. But really, the seller's coverage is for those things that are gonna derail the transaction. A busted furnace, a busted water heater, right? Things that are gonna make the buyer be like, wait, hold on, I'm not ready, we need to get this fixed. So, again, I'm gonna be here for a few hours today. Please come by, let's talk. I think it's a very valuable tool that you can not only use to leverage to market your properties, but if you have to use it, you're gonna look like a hero.
Nora, quick question. I understand, and I wasn't familiar that during the repairs, the buyers can actually use that. I mean, we can actually use that to repair.
For request for repairs,
And,
yes.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So
Yeah,
again,
request for repairs, that's a big one, you
I
guys.
know, I thought it's just sitting there,
No, it's there to
So,
help
what
you
about
minimize.
the AC and the heater, is that covered?
Yes, it's gonna cover all the major systems. Major systems. Now, you guys, are we gonna replace an HVAC? No. No, we're not gonna replace an HVAC. But will we fix it? Absolutely. We'll fix it up to $1,500. Again, it's a limited policy.
What's the limit on a water heater?
It's $1,500 on seller's coverage. On seller's coverage is $1,500. On a buyer's policy is $3,000. But you guys have to remember, we are so huge. We are owned by a company that owns 4 other home warranty companies. We have direct manufacturers with not only Carrier, Moen, we are soon to have like 3 major appliance companies that we're gonna work directly with. We purchased so much in parts that we don't pay retail. That's one thing. The other thing is we don't pay our contractors retail anyway, either. So a $3,000 limit on a plumbing, it's actually probably closer to $8,000 in retail. Does that make sense? So, anyways, I'm here for you.
Okay, and remind them, if I'm the homeowner, I'm at home.
Yeah.
I put in the claim, if that's what
Yeah.
I'm doing, or they call me and I tell them to call you. which is
Yeah,
probably
I
easier.
can, just so you guys know, I can never put in the first claim for the homeowner. I cannot put in the claim for the initial breakdown. The homeowner has to do it. And honestly, you should make sure they do it too, because you don't want them to call you every time. I cannot do it because a lot of times they're asking me questions. Where is the unit? What's the brand? What's actually happening? And I'm like, I don't know. So you want them to place the claim. You know, I'm happy to, there's 3 ways to place the claim. The AHA app, the 800 number, and go online.
What about the part where there's a video?
Yeah, the video chat.
Yeah, the video chat.
Game changer.
That's the home run right there,
That you
right?
guys can, we heard a story from Wendy a couple weeks ago. You fixed your washer? She fixed her own washer.
By yourself?
Yeah, I did, well, not.
I mean,
Did everybody hear that story?
Yeah.
Who heard that? Who did not? You tell them the story. It was
Oh,
such a
it was
good
a
story.
So, yeah, so,
So really quick, let me just set it up.
You can tell the story. but what-
Wait, we have an app, one of the features on the app is before you make a claim, you can get on a live video chat in real time with a contractor before you make a claim, and it's free. You can do it every day, 10 times a day.
So my washer just, it just kept running and I didn't realize this. And so I put everything in there and then like 2 hours later, I'm like, is that still the washer going? Like what's going on? So I go in there and it's not spinning, but you can hear the motor going. There's no water, there's nothing. And I was like, this isn't like a, so I hit cancel and I open the door and I'm like, everything's dry. I'm like, it never turned on, but the motor kept going.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, this is bad. So we unplugged it, then we waited, then we plugged it back in and same thing. And you can hear it start up, but it's running, but nothing's happening. And so I'm like, oh, this is gonna be expensive. And it's only 3 years old, right? And I was like, there's no reason why. So I had to wait till the next morning and I was like, okay, let me just, cause I was sending my husband to the store. I'm like, just go get another washer. And then I was like, wait, we have a warranty. And so let me call, it's a video thing. So I call up and the guy answers right away and he's like, okay, yeah, what's your model? Show me, and I had to bring the phone to the VIN number or whatever it was. And so I showed him, he typed it all in there, you go, okay, this is it. Now click here, okay, and then all of a sudden these error codes just kept coming up. I had like 12 error codes. And I was like, what's going on? He's like, I don't know, but it seems like a lot. So
They're super patient.
yeah, and so it took less than an hour, and it turned out that someone in my house put a lot of extra soap in there, so it set the balance off. Now, I have other things, but it was working. So he says, I need you to clear out all of that soap, but you know what he told me? Don't everybody do this unless it pertains to you, but he said, put olive oil in there, and it just kind of greases it, but if you put like a natural olive oil, it would grease it. So I did that. I was like, okay, I'm gonna trust you. So I put a little bit, it's like a teaspoon, you know. I put it in there, and then he's like, just move it around, and it went in there, kind of killed all of the bubbles, everything, and he's like, okay, unplug it, plug it back in, and it started. I haven't had a problem since.
What did it cost you?
Nothing, guys. It could have cost me another couple $1,000 to get another.
Because if you're not sharing this with your clients that have a home warranty, we reach out to them. Trust me, if you have a home shield plan with us, you know we are emailing, we are texting. But when they hear it from you, you are the source. When they hear it from you, it's like they believe it, right? cause for us, it's just, they hear from us, it's just marketing. When they hear it from you, tell them that story, make that your story.
What's the Wendy's plan cost?
Probably $815, she'll complete, but,
I bought the best one, cause I was like, if anything goes wrong, but I have a 20-year-old home, and I bought it brand new 20 years ago, so I'm like, at this point, things are gonna start going. And I just wanna be protected, so.
I have some beautiful statistics. Again, we are so data driven as a company, cause we own all these different companies. Over 40% of the appliances that we replace and repair are less than 5 years old.
Wow. Really?
Mhm. Almost 34% of the HVACs that we repair or replace are under 10 years old.
And they're called Samsung.
So, well, you're not that far off, David. So, you guys, if we have to replace an appliance for you, we have a whole list of appliances that you can choose from. Samsung is not one of the companies that we will replace your system with. They're beautiful, they look beautiful.
Nice, but
That's a lot.
Now, I do have to say something though, so when you guys are doing a listing presentation, you know it's very competitive right now. In your presentation, add that. At the very end, and I do a whole listing class, but at the very end of your presentation, I have a flyer and I say, and one perk that I do that a lot of agents don't do is I put seller's coverage on your home. So you're gonna be protected during the whole listing. And you can go into they cover up to $1,500, and if it doesn't happen, the house doesn't sell, the buyer chooses something else, it costs you $0. But we are covered, and then when we do get an offer and they ask for repairs, we're gonna run it through them first too, to save you even more money. And it will set you apart tenfold against the other agents. It's huge.
Again, like the big one is, I'm gonna be here for a little while, and I'm gonna actually throw it into ChatGPT to give me like verbiage on how you could like, put it in your MLS notes, because I think marketing your property is like huge right now. Would you guys agree? I mean, like, how do you set it apart? There's how many properties on the market?
10,000 and change.
Okay, so let's play a game.
There you go. Okay, and one more thing, on the buying side, I think Lauren was kind of indirectly knowing, there's 3 plans on all these home warranty companies. On my RPA, when I wrap an offer, I'm putting American Home Shield, $815. That's the price. 'Cause I know it, because the sheet is right outside the door.
But you guys,
So
when
you
you
need
put
to know the price.
700, I'm like,
Yeah, it's a great, yeah, right.
700, like it's in between the top plan
Yes,
and the middle plan, like where do I go, you know what I mean? So just put in 815. Again, it doesn't matter, I get paid the same whether you take the basic or the top, but I will tell you, that first year, you want them to have the most coverage. That first year is so crucial, especially if they're a first-time home buyer. They have no idea what it costs to maintain a home and what repairs cost. Do them a favor. If you negotiated 700, you can negotiate 815, right?
Absolutely. Nora Gregorio, everybody. Okay, it's funny, as she's talking, I go over to Wendy. Hey, Wendy, you have anything to say? No, not a damn thing, Kim. And then she's going on and on. For 20 minutes.
I think about it every day. Okay, so.
There you go, come on.
All right. As a year end, I just want to say thank you to everybody. You know that, I hope you all know that I'm not just here for the newer agents, I'm here for all of you. So if you have major questions, commissions and stuff like that, broker questions, not a broker, I'm the sales manager. So go to Tim always first. But then if you can't get a hold of Tim, or if you're just passing by, you see me there, come on in. You know, just don't be afraid to ask a question. The last thing we want is for you guys to guess in your real estate transactions. So we are both here if you need us. We don't really take days off. You know, we're there. You can always get us by phone, right? Which brings me to my office hours. I want to say you guys have been awesome. Really, really awesome. Especially over Thanksgiving. I think I gave you guys enough notice that I was going to be gone, and I only got one phone call over the whole weekend. So it was super nice to actually be able to unplug. But again, for anybody that new, we have a lot of new people in the room. We are here physically in the office Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. And then Tim and I, myself, we keep our phones on until 6 o'clock. And after 6, it's just email only. And then on the weekends, 9 to 4. So you can get us 7 days a week. When in doubt, just email. We're always checking our emails. So if you guys need anything, we're always here. It's been a great year. Really appreciate it. So that's pretty much all I have.
Sure, that's it?
That's it.
I forgot what these trivia questions were. but I think I did. According to NAR, what is the median price in 2025 for a first-time home buyer?
40.
40? I got 140. Who else?
40.
All 40s?
40.
You're all in the same class,
40.
obviously, right? Okay.
Yeah.
40.
It was 40.
What was it 6 years ago?
33.
No, 32. Well, that throw you off. I think that's the right number, so bear with me. What's the median age this year of the average home seller?
64.
63.
53.
53.
I got two of these, who else? I got one,
63.
64.
64. Give me one more.
53.
53.
64.
Damn it.
I don't know about you, but that seems old. Right? This is something here, you know? Again, we have time. Buffini has a bunch of slides I'll show you, and they're not in the handout, so we'll put them on Facebook, maybe I'll email them to everybody. But you have some slides that kind of threw me for a loop here, okay? All right, Sue, so do your number thing. Wendy,
I have, okay, well, so you're gonna give me. How many numbers?
how many numbers?
We have 17.
All right, okay, this is just not a $3 value today. Okay? We got the, whatever that is, folder. We have the shirt and an iPad, hermetically sealed. We have rock title, God bless you guys. This is a really nice little journal, really good. I mean,
Last of its kind.
last month, right, correct?
17.
17.
17. Don't say it yet. We have a rock title koozie from the COVID days. That's still around. We have a little post-it thing here. Green piece of paper. What else? Another notepad.
Yeah, sure.
We got another that. There is a. Remember these guys? Still can't get rid of them. Huh? Still trying to get rid of them, right? Still trying to get rid of them. Okay? And then, of course, there's a pen. Another koozie. Another pin, we go to you, and a $50 gift card.
Whoa! This is a good
Look at that, baby. Look at that.
Whoa,
You don't just get this name. Okay, so who won? When?
I can't read.
Get rid of the name. Fantastic.
It starts with an M.
Starts with an name.
With the W.
M, and the last name, it starts with an S. I can't read that.
Michael
Very
S.
pretty.
White.
Very pretty writing. What is it?
Michael S. White.
Oh,
Is it you, Michael?
great writing.
No shit.
That is great.
Wow. There you go, Mike. There you go.
Wow.
Thank you.
In the bag, too, right? In the bag.
Every week, Tim.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
Just wanted to wait here.
Close some more deals, okay? Come on, all right? All right, kids, what do we got now? Okay, Maria doesn't have any complaints to talk about today. Believe that?
All right.
Right? Do we know why she has nothing to say about that? As you guys know, as you guys know, she, she's decided to retire. Yeah. And we spoke to Cuba. Cuba sent out notice that she can't.
Denied.
She can't deny. He said, absolutely not. You got to stay. Okay? But it didn't work. Okay, so, but what Vianney did, if I can get this to play,
Just
some of you were
press
involved in
once.
this, right? Middle of video. Like, hey Maria, good luck, we love you, all that kind of good stuff. So I haven't seen this yet, so we might be pausing it real quick.
You enjoy yourself, and you are going to be greatly missed here at the office, and I hope this place don't go down the shitter.
Hey Maria, just want to say you are going to be truly, truly missed in this office. I'm going to miss my morning talks with you. I'm going to miss having you being able to help me whenever you can. But you're truly, truly going to be missed, and I wish you the best of luck. I'm excited for you and your next journey that's coming along. But just know the door is always open to always come in and say hi. We'll miss you.
Hi, I just want to say, Maria, it has been amazing to have you around. I don't think we would have been able to do everything we do without you. Every time we need help, you're there with a smile on your face and an open heart. Congratulations on your retirement. We love you. Much love, happiness, and success to you in this new venture in your life.
Hey Maria, just heard the news of your retirement, which I'm so happy for you. But I will miss coming to visit you, to share my highs and my lows in real estate, and just ask you 15 questions and the same question over and over. I will miss you dearly. And where am I gonna get my chocolate from? Anyway, big kisses to you. Happy retirement. I hope you come visit us. I'm sorry I'm not there. I'm out of town with the family that came from Israel, but I love you and I wish you all the best in your retirement. Don't be a stranger. You better come visit us.
Maria. How dare you leave these people heartbroken? It has been an actual amazing working with you and getting to know you and bringing you a lot of closing packets. Yeah, you made an impact on everybody because I can see the effect after your announcement. So you're going to be greatly missed. I can see that how much everyone loves you, but I wish you the best. And yeah, congrats on your new journey.
Maria, we're so sad that you're leaving us. You know we couldn't do this without you. We appreciate all your hard work and everything you do for us agents and making sure that we get paid and listening to us complain about our files and clients and everyday life as well. You are the best. It's not going to be the same without you. We do hope that you do come and visit us, come to our parties. You're always welcome. We're going to miss you, but I know you're going to be excited to spend time with your family and move on to the next chapter. So we hope it's great for you. Bye.
Hi Maria, I just wanted to say we're gonna miss you. We've all been very lucky to have you in our life. For me, the last couple years. I hope you have a great retirement and don't be a stranger.
Hey Maria, we sure are going to miss you. I don't know what I'm gonna do without you saving all my transactions. And that's the truth. We all love you so much.
Hello, young lady. Boy, oh boy, it's been a long journey. I don't want to cry here. I've truly enjoyed working with you over the years, whether as the broker or here as a sales agent. I will tell you, what a huge loss for Realty One Group, but what a blessing to have you for as long as we have. I truly wish you all the best in your retirement, and more importantly, would love to stay connected with you. If it's okay, just to shoot a text or maybe even a call as you're out, taking care of the family, taking care of your grandbabies and all that good stuff. Would love to know that you're just doing great and having a wonderful time. Take care of yourself. Truly will miss you. Can't wait to get a big hug from you. Love you.
Hey Maria, it's Tim, how are you? So you're leaving me. Unbelievable, okay? Just when we had it going after 7 years, you're throwing in the towel on me. God. Oh well. But no seriousness, congratulations. I'm jealous. Hopefully I'll be retiring soon also. But I know you and Brian have a great time, the grandbaby. To say you'll be missed around here is the understatement of the year, okay? Every single person will miss you for different reasons, okay? A couple of mine are just your knowledge of these forms and how to fill them out. I've learned so much from you in the 6 years I've been here, and I really, really mean that, okay? Even though I'm a broker and all these agents I manage, I've learned so much from you that has made me a better broker. So I thank you for that, and we'll always appreciate that. But please, don't disappear on us. Everyone says, oh, I'll come back and I'll see you guys, and they never do. Hopefully that will not be you, okay? Next year, I think February, March, when we have our awards, you're gonna get an invitation. We'd love you to come, okay? So have fun, enjoy yourself, congratulations again. You'll be missed so much every day, and please, I hope to see you soon, okay? Take it. All right, again, that's say hello or goodbye, or what do you think?
No, I just really do appreciate all of you
guys are, you know, it's not that, you know, it's taken actually about a year for me to make this decision. It wasn't taken lightly, believe me. I have all this week probably denied the fact that I'm gonna do this, and I've wanted to reject it, but I have already signed the papers. It's done. But I truly appreciate all of you. You've made every day a journey for me that's been awesome. You know, I love what I do. I love answering questions. I love helping you guys on your files. That's one thing I'll definitely miss. And if, I don't know if he's gonna let me come back, but you know, I will definitely come back. I'm leaving my license here, so I will come back and sit back here with everybody else.
And again, to make the blow a little less of a blow, we got lucky again. Just like Amy is filling in like right away, we have Sharon filling in right away. I think Sharon's a little coming along with me, I think. I'm not sure, but.
5 years.
Okay, I remember the Northwest days when we
Yes.
went there. So,
Yes.
So it should be a nice seamless transition, gang. Okay, okay. She's done the job.
I
on
love
and off
fried
the years.
chocolate.
We'll see about that. we'll work on it. Steaks or something, you know. But she'll be here starting Monday. Okay, so nothing changes. The email address is the same. The office is the same. The door is open the same. Everything's the same except that it's Sharon instead of Maria. Okay, so I wanted you guys to know that. And Maria again, on behalf of everybody. I hate to do this to him, but Morgan, anything you want to say? Dude! I went right by you when I got to play. Wow. I forgot.
I'll say one thing.
Sorry.
Lost in the shuffle here.
Yeah, you know, I got caught up in a moment. What can I tell you?
Nevada Housing just released a new program on the 1st. Probably the best one I've seen in all the states that I'm working in right now for down payment assistance. What they're going to do is they're going to give the borrower $20,000.
Wow.
To either put it all down, put some of it down, pay some closing costs, and they also have rate options. There's one of the rate options was 5.25. And they say how many points or percentages it's going to cost for that rate. So they give you options for your rate. So just an example, $400,000 home. If the client decides, yeah, I want that 5.25 rate and it costs 4%, well, that's $16,000. So they get their 5.25 rate, and then they can still get $4,000 left over to put down. So it's really going to give the clients a chance to decide and control, and it makes some things affordable. I've already gotten calls, like, oh my gosh, I got buyers that can now qualify. So don't sleep on this program. It's the most creative I've seen, and it puts the power in the borrower's hands how they want to use it. I think that your most, the best people to contact for this are the ones looking around 350 to 400, because they're going to be able to get a really good rate and their down payment at the same time. So get a little higher. The rate might not be as good, but you're still getting that 20,000. So.
Is this FHA? Or
FHA recommended.
doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh, they have to have lived in Nevada for at least 6 months. So at least residency at least 6 months.
Okay.
And ultimately it's called the Workers Advantage, and they give a whole phone book worth of jobs that hit it. So anything in health, doctors, even a receptionist at a doctor's office qualifies. Teachers, a cafeteria worker at a school qualifies. Front desk secretaries, receptionists that's police office, 911, anybody in police and fire that works for that industry, they don't have to be licensed.
So like you, blackjack, no good.
No good.
Realtors, no good.
So.
No good.
No. We don't work, right?
No, we
Is there a loan limit?
No, there is not. No.
And what about if I'm a veteran?
VA too. Yeah,
Okay.
VA, FHA. I actually had one that's closing next week. He just saw it. We just got approved for it last night. So he's like, hey, can I switch to this? I'm like, bro, they're closing on Friday.
So the veteran, no money down, plus he gets.
Plus 20 grand.
20 grand.
Yeah. So he can actually buy his rate down. So if I'm a VA guy in that $400,000 option, go get that 5.25 and I still have 4,000 towards closing costs.
Is this something that's, I don't want to sound like I'm not being transparent, disclosed to the seller, if you get where I'm going with the closing costs, to ask the seller?
It's just a
and
DPA thing.
It doesn't matter,
It doesn't
right?
matter to the seller.
Okay.
John, is this first time home buyer only? No.
No.
It's a second mortgage.
Huh?
Isn't it a second mortgage?
I'll have to look.
I think it's.
It's a silent second, just like all of their other ones.
John, what's the industry again?
Oh, right, yeah.
What's the industry again?
Teachers, health, fire, contractors, even contractors, if you're a laborer in the contracting field, you qualify.
Wow.
They have to live in a house
It's not forgiven. It's just like the rest of them where they're just sitting there. If you sell or refi, you pay.
But how many years?
Not 30.
30.
Oh, 30 years.
It's rolled into the mortgage payment, right, John?
No, it's not a payment.
It's not a
It
payment.
just sits there.
It's
Just
just
like
the money. Okay.
Just sits there.
It's
Silent second.
Is there any restriction on how long they have to live in the house after?
No, just when they sell it, they gotta pay it back.
Okay, back.
There is no like, then 3 years.
Yeah.
Oh, they gotta pay back on this.
Sell or refi. Just like the rest of the program.
Like any other DPA program for a million years.
All right.
John Morgan, everybody. Ms. Rock Title, we know we have your class today.
Yeah.
What else do you want to talk about? Anything?
Well,
We're good?
okay.
I mean, I forgot. Maria threw me off the
All
whole
right,
day.
okay, I'll just,
Yeah.
all right, hi guys. I had my class after, some of you guys have been through it, some of you haven't, so I haven't had this, I usually do this monthly, but the meetings have been a little wonky here in both of the offices, so I know a couple people came in for my meeting. So list reports, if you guys wanna find out how to do your own, open house flyers. If you guys have a house and you're having a challenge convincing the seller the right price to place it on the market, because my big thing is, do you wanna list the home or do you wanna sell the home? So we can list it at any price, but it's not necessarily gonna sell. So there's a true value calculator on the Rock Agent app, so I'd love for you guys to play around with that. It's a beautiful 5-page worksheet that you can hand and do with your client and the cost of holding it. And a whole,
Keep talking.
okay.
Slow.
Oh, okay.
You're late.
So that is.
Yeah, no one told me anything.
I know. So after we're done today, take a 5-10 minute break and then we'll start my class here. So we'll get you out of here in an hour or so, save for what you can. Thank you guys.
Okay, there's a cake, in case you didn't know. I didn't know it was there. There it is. Okay, and, but again, this is the last meeting for probably a month or so. So I think either the first or second Thursday, we'll pick this up again.
But Tim, over the holidays, over Christmas, you're still gonna, doors are, I mean, we can fob in.
Yeah.
I mean.
Fob any Christmas,
Okay.
New Year's, 365. The fob works every day.
All right.
Okay, just don't be here after
There's a
midnight.
couple of days that we won't be here because of legal holidays,
Yeah.
but again, you can come in at any time as long as you have to.
Yeah, I think Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, the staff is gonna be off.
Okay.
New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, the staff is gonna be off, but you have your key fob.
Okay.
Okay? And Wendy said she'll be available all day Christmas.
Actually, I've already requested my time off, so I won't be back till the following week. So it's all you.
Anybody else have anything they want to share? I know Lauren has a listing out there that looks really nice. Take a look at her list reports print out. That looks like a nice brand new listing. Kaya, you guys have anything? Cobo Group, any listings you want to throw at us here?
I have a new listing at College in 95. It's a 4-bedroom, 2,300 square foot, 1-story. It's a nice place. It's been renovated. 2023, it was completely renovated.
No
so
HOA?
It's nice. There's a $26 HOA that's like for landscaping.
Right, just like
Yeah.
Cobo Group, anything you want to throw at us?
No, just if you guys, I'll be around through the holiday. I know you guys, can get a hold of Tim and Wendy, but you guys, my door's always open over here. I sit in a little cave back there. If you guys have questions, Tim and me are always talking, weekly, so I'm always more than willing to help you guys need. So.
Anybody want to call leads? The excitement is brewing. Oh, man.
Yeah, we have some leads to call if you guys want to call some leads, but
Yeah, just a thought, just, you know, the offer's there, you know? I know all your phones were ringing, I could hear it, you know, with all your inbound calls, referrals for you, you know? Lori, what do you got?
Yeah. Can I talk about my listings?
You can.
Yeah. I had out the clean house. So first one is it's in an urban core. It's 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes from here, and almost brand new because it was the last year. So and the seller is very motivated. So bring your buyers and we'll talk up there. And I hope
Very scared.
And next one is gonna be listed tomorrow. So it's in Vista, pool and spa and everything. It's gated and it's a very nice house and bring your buyers and we can get this sold.
Open, are they vacant?
Yeah, vacant.
Okay.
Second one is vacant. First one
Open
is
house
occupied. Yeah.
opportunities, so wants an open house? Lauren's not doing one?
Yeah,
All right, atta girl, Joe, atta girl, you play around this week, okay? Okay?
All right, thank you for bringing your buyers.
Great area.
It is, very nice. Well, good?
Yes.
All right, guys, we love you guys.